Hey guys, I got asked the other day if there was one particular camera that I was sort of more proud of than any others that I've ever restored. And although I can't really decide on what is my favorite camera that I've ever restored, like what finish result was I the most happy with, this would definitely be up there among them. And this is my Bush Instant Press. So, this little baby started out life as a Bush Pressman 2x3 press camera, which I then adapted to use a Fuji Instax Mini back, which was actually designed for the lomography series of Diana cameras. So, when this camera first arrived to me, it was in absolutely terrible condition. I believe that it had been sitting in a barn for most of its life. It was incredibly dusty. So pretty much I cleaned it up, and I originally intended on using it with a 120 film roll film back. But it turns out that the actual original film holder on it was broken. So I figured, what am I going to do? I can't sort of have this camera lying around doing nothing, and I thought, oh, why not modify it to instant film? So the reason I chose Fuji Instax Mini is because the original format that it would have taken was 2x3 inches, and Instax Mini is an incredibly similar size. So obviously the benefit of this over the Fuji Instax cameras is the much better lens and shutter. So we have a Rapax shutter with top speed of 1/400th of a second, slower speed of 1 second, as well as bulb and time modes, with a Wollensak Raptor 101mm lens, synchronized to a Calart rangefinder, with the matching Bush 101mm viewfinder. So, stuff that I had to do when I made this was I had to modify one of the original 2x3 film holders to accept lomography's Fuji Instax Mini back. Then I had to graft it to the camera. Of course that changed the focal length distance, so the entire infinity stop had to be recalibrated. The rangefinder then had to be recalibrated. I won't go into it in any massive detail, but it took a very, very, very long time. However, the end result is pretty much the best camera in the world for taking photos on Fuji Instax Mini film. The optical quality of this absolutely chops the original Fuji Instax Mini cameras. You really can't beat it. I've also added an accessory shoe so that you can mount like a light meter, like a Voigtlander VC light meter, or like a Soconic Twin Mate, or like a spirit level bubble if you're doing landscape. And yeah, just a very nice camera. The bellows come out as far as the rails will allow, so you could actually set this up for macro photography if you wanted, but for just regular use they actually sit fairly far back in the lens board. There you go, so that's infinity, and it'll focus down to about 4 feet using the rangefinder. And there you go. So I've been out and taken a photo with it. So when you want to develop your shot, you'll obviously fire the shutter. You just turn the instant back on, and press the button, and there you go. Your instant photograph as taken by a 1940s press camera. So we'll let that just develop. But yeah, so probably one of my more proud achievements. I was just sort of surprised at how well the end product actually turned out, because it looks incredibly original, considering the mods that it's had done to it. I even went as far as to hide the lomography and Diana logos using the original plate from the inside of the ground glass viewfinder, so you can see the original Bush Pressman logo there, Model C. And there you go. The photograph is developing. It's the front grille of my sister's car. So yeah, there you go. Currently, I'm still tossing up between whether I should keep it or sell it. The only difficulty I'm going to have in selling it is that there's only one in the world. This one works 100%. It's absolutely flawless. The rangefinder is perfect. The shutter is perfect. The bellows are light tight. And it's the only bush pressman in the world modified to take the credit card-sized Fuji Instax mini film. I would have loved to have modified it to take a larger format of Polaroid film, such as maybe some Fuji peel-apart, but unfortunately, due to the nature of the 2x3 inch press camera, I was forced to use a 2x3 inch instant film, and the only one available is Fuji Instax Mini. So yeah, I might sell it one day. I just don't really know how much I should sell it for. But until then, feel free to make me an offer. And yeah, who knows, maybe one day I'll put it on eBay when I decide that I don't have the room. But yeah, there you go, my custom-made Bush Instant Press. To close it, just press down on the two chrome little stands there, and it all folds closed into one nice, neat package. Thanks for watching, guys.